So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and it's time to do another series, or another episode in our Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal series. We're here right along the Susquehanna River, currently what's called Klein's Run Park here in York County. Let me show you a map what we got planned for today. Yeah, so this is Klein's Run Park. Out there's the Susquehanna River. The canal would have run right along down there. Here's the map. This is our Mason-Dixon Trail map. I'm also hiking a section of that today. But we're currently here at Klein's Run. In our last episode, we ended up here somewhere. But there's a section here that I did not have access to. There are remnants of the canal through here. But it's all private property though, and I just didn't really have access. So we gotta do what we gotta do in this series. But we're currently here. We're gonna make our way all the way down here towards Long Level. And somewhere down here is where Lock 2 was located. This is often called the Lock 2 Recreation Area. So we'll see. Yeah, so it's going to be a little noisy along the highway here, but that's kind of where we have to walk in this episode. Yeah, the website I use just kind of had a question mark for Lock 2. Didn't really know if it was there or not, so we'll see. The water levels are pretty low, so anyway, let's get this episode going. A little chillier today. Today is November 9th. It's getting chillier. All right, let's get going. Yeah, so here's a closer look at the Susquehanna River. It's higher than normal here. There's a dam down that way called the Safe Harbor Dam. They call this Lake Charles. So, you know, our bank would have been, the edge of the river would have been out further that way in the past. So that's kind of the problem with this section. Our canal is kind of flooded out through here probably. It looks like we do have a nice, I think we'll be able to walk down from the highway. It gets a little bit busy up there. It looks like people walk down through here, so yeah. Our canal is probably buried out here somewhere. All right, well, we'll see what we can find. I'm also hiking a section of the Mason-Dixon Trail out here today. So at several points our Susquehanna Tidewater Canal video and our Mason-Dixon Trail will coincide with each other as we walk along the highway here. And later on we won't be on the highway, but we'll be on like another road. Well, it should be a little bit quieter. Yeah, our ability to walk along the edge here has ended. We're kind of walking along the highway here, but traffic go by. Yeah, but our canal would be, once again, we'll be down there. I think there's some private property areas down here too, so. All right, but yeah. We're kind of following it though, where it would have been. Just getting down close to the river here again. You can see the wind turbines up there that's the Turkey Hill overlook location. But yeah, just nothing here looks really canalish. There's some of this rock almost does look canalish, but I don't think it is. Just a lot of rubble along here probably. But yeah. All right, in a little bit I'll be hiking up that way for the Mason-Dixon Trail, but the Mason-Dixon Trail does come back down to the highway again. We'll be making our way down along there. Down that way is what they call Long Level, where Lock 2 maybe will be, we'll see. I might doubt, but anyway. We'll at least look for it in this episode. It's always kind of fun to look for things. Like I said, the website just kind of had a question mark whether it was there or not. Like I said, the waters are backed up because of the dam, but at the same time the water levels are a little bit lower because we're kind of in a drought situation, so we shall see. We gotta keep walking for now though. Yep, here's the Zimmerman Center. That's where we're gonna be heading up. Our Mason-Dixon Trail's up that way, but like I said, at some point it's gonna come back down to our highway. Alright, but that's for a different video though. Oh yeah, we got this right here. Let's walk down here. I forgot. We have like a really cool map down here. This is part of that Zimmerman Heritage Center. They have this really awesome map of the Susquehanna River. The state of Pennsylvania. There's Maryland down there too, so just what it looked like back in the day. Let's find where we are. I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, before all the dams and all the stuff were put in, this is what it looked like, the Susquehanna River. Cool. Yeah, so here's Columbia. That's the Lancaster County side. Over here is, it says York, but this will be Wrightsville. So we're down, we're down this way somewhere, I think. Just kind of looking. Oh yeah, because there's that little, there's where those wind turbines are. I think it's a little knob that sticks out. I think that's that little, yeah, that's today what's called the Turkey Hill Overlook area. That's that right there. So we are currently right up here somewhere. Of course, the canal isn't here back then. This is way back like 1700s. So cool. All right, cool. All right, let's head back up. I don't think that's let's go this way. All right. Actually, here's another map. Let's quick check. Yeah, you are here. Doesn't say anything about the canal though. Although it does have the Mason-Dixon Trail. We're gonna be hiking this section of it today. But you can see how sections it comes back down to the road area. All right, but nothing about our canal. All right, so I'm gonna head up to the Mason-Dixon Trail. I'll be back in just a little bit. For me, it'll be, 15 minutes, half an hour, but for you, it'll be just like that. All right, and just like that, we are back along the river again. I just got done hiking a section of the Mason-Dixon Trail. Came down this road. Of course, when we started this video, we were way up there further at Klein's Park, and we're making our way down, but then we went up that way a little bit. On the Mason-Dixon Trail, now we're back. Back along the river. Of course, once again, our canal would have been down along here. All right, so yeah, there's a blue blaze for the Mason-Dixon Trail, so we'll be on this for a little bit. But I see a historical sign up here. I wonder if this is for. What is this? Cresap's, oh, this is for a fort. Let's check this out. Thomas Cresap settled here about 1730 on lands claimed by Lord Baltimore of Maryland. Forcibly evicted in 1736 by Penn's agents for Pennsylvania, who burned his fort. Cresap moved to Western Maryland, where he continued to be active in frontier affairs until 1790. And once again, here's another look at the river, or the lake. Remember, they do call this Lake Charles. Once again, our canal is probably flooded out. So, anyway, just some beautiful views, though. Yeah, so still making my way up through here, busy and kind of, not a whole lot of room to walk, but check this out. That looks those blocks look very much like ones that belong to like a canal lock. If you follow me on different series, those look like, yeah, I'm almost positive that's what those are. They have that shape and look to them. Not these over here, but those right there. Those are from a lock. That's what those are. So, not sure if those are taken from a nearby one or if there was something right here. Looks like this is where a stream comes into it's almost called the canal, but the river. But yeah, those are definitely from the canal right there. That's interesting. I didn't get out of here. This place is just busy. Yes, those blocks back there were definitely part of the canal. They just have that look. We've done the whole Union Canal together. We started Delaware Canal, this one. We know what those stones that they, carved out for the blocks look like. Was there a lock right there? I don't think so. Like I said, lock number 2, which is what we're kind of looking for in this video, was further down at long level. At the end of what they call long level. So, but since there was a creek there, there's probably some kind of aqueduct going across it, which they may have had stonework for. So it could be for that, or maybe they got those blocks from another lock somewhere and used them there. I don't know. But I get the feeling that there was some kind of infrastructure there for the canal. I'm thinking an aqueduct, and they just used them there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we're no longer by the river. I'm on the section of the Mason-Dixon Trail here, but it's nice and quiet here to talk about that. That road section there was crazy. Not much room to walk or anything. But anyway, we'll be back along the canal in a bit here. All right, so we are back down along the Susquehanna River. Just got done hiking a section of the Mason-Dixon Trail up behind me, but now we're back here along the Susquehanna. Once again, our canal would have been
right down along here. So, I don't have high hopes for finding anything related to motorcycles, anything related to lock number 2, but we'll see. And once we get further down, not really seeing much evidence of the canal, except for those blocks we found, those stones, but yeah, just continuing along the road here, just really nothing. Just kind of wondering too if maybe one time there were remains of the canal up further here, but you know, being that this place is developed, it could have got filled in too, but they also could be underwater too. Like I said, there's, you know, this place is kind of flooded a little bit because of the dam down there, but beautiful colors. And I think this right here is what they call Lock 2 recreation area. There's some parking here. I see some, like a playground, so we'll stop down here, have a look around. I mean, it's called Lock 2 recreation area, so I know that doesn't mean there's anything left of the lock, but we'll see. I do see some information boards down there, so we'll have a look. All right, but let's head down here. There's a lot of seagulls down here. Looks like the one guy's feeding them. Well, let's see if anything remains of Lock 2. I have my doubts, but let's check it out. Feels like you're at the beach. Kind of cool to see all the seagulls. Let's walk up here. Looks like there's another place to put in boats. Yeah, nothing here looks canal-ish though. And just looking for anything. There's some stones here, but those don't look like canal stones. Yes, we were just down there, but this is indeed, it's called, you know, Lock 2 boat ramp, or on Google Maps they call it the Lock 2 recreation area, so. Yeah, so no sign of a lock down here anywhere. But we're not done yet. We'll keep making our way down that way a little bit. Our Mason-Dixon trail comes down this way too. So, we'll see. I just found a map for the spot here. Yeah, we're at number 7 there, the Lock 2 boat ramp. It doesn't really say anything about the history here. There's no locks labeled here, so anyway. All right, so we're gonna be continuing up this road. This is Fishing Creek Road. We were just back there at the boat ramp area. Lock 2 boat ramp area. Nothing there, it looked like a lock. I was pretty sure we wouldn't see one, but we're walking along here now. I don't think. This looks all pretty changed. And we're getting closer and closer to the Safe Harbor Dam up there. But we'll see. This is a dead-end road. I gotta walk this way for my Mason-Dixon trail video, so we'll just keep going, see what we can find. I didn't really have high hopes of finding anything related to lock number 2. Who knows? I mean, maybe I keep mentioning those blocks that we found along the highway back there. Maybe those were for lock. Maybe those are from lock number 2, or like I said, maybe from. There's more likely an aqueduct there. But you know, as I say in these videos, if you don't look, you won't find. And sometimes there won't be anything there, but you won't know unless you actually go look for it. That's the way it is with history. When it comes to looking for it, you gotta look. Anyway. Yeah, beautiful walk down this road, but so far there's like really absolutely no sign of anything that even looks like a canal. Which, like I said, most likely underwater, but you know. But since this is an open, you know, this is public land here, I can walk on it. it's a place I'll have to search and film. All right, so I just got done hiking all the way to the end of this road where it becomes a private drive. Yeah, nothing, didn't see anything related to, as far as I know, related to lock number 2. But like I keep saying, didn't really have high hopes. But I'm gonna start making my way back. I might film a little bit of that one spot where there's, once again, where that stream was, where there's, I'm pretty sure where there's canal stones or blocks, either for an aqueduct or maybe parts of lock 2, we'll see. Just want to take a closer look at them if I can. But I'm heading back. I'll catch up with you later. All right, well, on the way back, I saw some interesting stonework over there, and there's a historical sign here too. Susquehanna Canal, masonry visible beside the river remains from a lock of the canal, which carried goods southward from Columbia. Wow. It's a busy road here, though. So, is this the remains of lock number 2 over here? It's all private property down here, so I can't quite get there, but there's definitely some masonry work over there for the lock. That's what that looks like. And notice there is like a canal right here too. Definitely looks like a canal. There's the towpath. So a visible remnant of it today after all. I didn't come down this way. I was hiking the Mason-Dixon trail up that way earlier in the video, so I kind of missed this spot here. That must be what that is then. Remains of lock number 2, I guess. There's another sign up here too. This sign didn't say it was lock 2, but that's what it would have to be. Yeah, there's definitely like a, yeah, it's across the road again. It's not so busy at the moment. There's definitely what they call the prism of the canal right here. That's first we've seen all day today. That's kind of cool then. It's just private property though. Yeah. Trying to make out what part of the lock that was though. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, down here's the canal. All right. Gotta get across. Yeah, it's definitely the canal down here. All right, let's get back over here. There's another sign up here to read. But it's okay, you know, like I said, we were on the Mason-Dixon trail up there, but I planned on hiking back this way, so we still get to see. That worked out pretty well then. Yeah, here's another thing. The Susquehanna and Tidewater Canal. That was just the basic information about it. All right, so pretty sure that must be lock 2 or what's left of it. Back up that way. Definitely the remains of the canal right here too. Cool. Yeah, so back there was what was probably lock 2 in the canal. I just actually met some subscribers up there. But it looks like even up through here, looks like there's a bit of a dip in here where the canal went through here. So some remains are finding on the way back. And here's that other spot once again that we saw earlier with the, those definitely look like some kind of canal blocks right there. Alright, so we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm not 100% sure that what we saw back there was lock number 2. As I was walking back, I was thinking about it. The sign didn't call it lock 2. It was kind of odd. And it was up, quite a ways up from where the lock 2 recreation area was. So, and just having looked, I wish I could have got closer, but it was all posted, no trespassing everywhere. It was kind of different shape than most of the locks, so I'm not sure. Most of the locks that are numbered that we're always looking for are the lift locks. There sometimes were other types of locks as well that served other functions, so maybe that's what that was. I don't know. So just a little bit of mystery there. But anyway, maybe I'll try to do some research on that. But that'll be it for this video, folks. Thanks for coming along. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.